smiled like nothing broke, said goodbye like a small thing. I didn't know a single word could turn a house to winter. The door clicked shut, the room stayed warm. Your ghost on the handle of my cup. I tried to hate you, but my hands wouldn't hold it. Some loves are carried by the one who stays. My heart isn't breaking from leaving, it's breaking from what didn't stay. Your love wasn't brave enough to take me with it. You walked out and still I breathe, standing in the air like a lamp left on. Your breath in the pillow, your side of the bed unclaimed. I won't erase you, no, I won't pretend. I only lift your name out of the word love and set it down gently like glass. If holding was love, then letting go is what I owe myself. It just took time. My heart isn't breaking from leaving, it's breaking from what didn't stay. You touched me softly, but you never chose the way. You walked out and still I breathe, learning how to stand inside my own heart. At dawn, when crying quit, I opened the window wide. Cold air reached my chest and whispered, "You're alive." Love is over, I remain, breathing through the quiet, through the rain. If pain becomes a song someday, I'll sing it without shame. Because I stayed, I stayed, I stayed. When the last one finally fades, I say my name out loud and let it stay. They ask me why I still cry over something that's gone, as if grief should have a deadline, as if love could be undone. I tell them nothing, let them think I'm weak, but I know what they don't. Pain is proof I love deep. I'm not ashamed of the ache, I'm not sorry, it still stings. What breaks you cleanly is what meant everything. It hurts because it was real, not because I'm foolish, not because I can't let go. It hurts because I gave you something true, and truth doesn't fade quietly. It sits in the chest like stone, heavy as my mind to hold. I could pretend you were nothing, erase the months, the mornings, but that would be a different lie. And I'm done with those. You were here, you mattered, I loved you without armor, and now I pay the cost. I'm not ashamed of the ache, I'm not sorry, it still stings. What breaks you cleanly is what meant everything. It hurts because it was real, not because I'm foolish, not because I can't let go. It hurts because I gave you something true, and truth doesn't fade quietly. It sits in the chest like stone, heavy as my mind to hold. Let them say I should move on, let them call this a weakness. I know the difference now between breaking and becoming honest. Pain is not the enemy, pretending is. It hurts because it was real, and I won't apologize for loving with my whole heart. Even if it didn't survive, the ache is not a failure, it's the echo of something good. I'd rather feel this fully than feel nothing at all. So yes, it hurts, and yes, I'm still here, carrying the weight of what was beautiful without regret. I used to laugh without checking if it was too loud, too much. I used to trust my own decisions before I learned to doubt. There was a lightness I carried, like air, like nothing. I didn't know it could be taken until it was gone. I bent myself into shapes I didn't recognize, and when you left, I didn't know how to unfold. I miss who I was before I made myself smaller, before I learned to apologize for taking up space. I miss the girl who said no easily, who knew what she wanted, who didn't need permission just to recipe.
I used to say your name inside the word forever. Now I'm learning how to speak it without you in the center. Love is not erased, just redirected. Like a river finding new ground after the dam breaks. I'm not tearing you out, I'm gently lifting you free from the places you no longer belong. I remove your name from love, not with anger but with care. Like unhooking a photograph from a wall that needs repair. You were part of my becoming, but not the end of it. I can hold what we were and still let you go. I walk past a coffee shop and I don't go inside. Not because it hurts too much, but because it's no longer mine. I'm learning the difference now between remembering and returning. You taught me how to love deeply, now I teach myself the leaving. I'm not tearing you out, I'm gently lifting you free from the places you no longer belong. I remove your name from love, not with anger but with care. Like I'm hooking a photograph from a wall that needs repair. You were part of my becoming, but not the end of it. I can hold what we were and still let you go. Love doesn't die, it just changes shape. What I gave to you, I'm learning to give myself the space you left. Isn't empty, it's waiting for me to fill it. I remove your name from love with gratitude, not blame. You showed me I could feel this much, now I carry that forward alone. You were beautiful, now you're past, and both of those things can be true. So I fold your memory carefully, place it somewhere safe, not forgotten, just no longer daily. Love remains. You do not. My hands have been fists for months, holding on to threads of you. Knuckles white, nails pressed in the palms, as if grip could make you stay. But nothing living can be cleansed, even butterflies die in closed hands. I'm learning now that holding on heaviness in my shoulders from carrying what wasn't mine to carry. Your choices, you're leaving, and I held them like stones. Now I set them down, not thrown in anger, just placed gently at the side of the road. I'm learning now that holding on was only holding me down. These are hands that finally open, fingers uncurling one by one. The ache of release, the stretch of letting go is softer than the pain of holding tight. I thought if I let go, I'd lose everything, but all I lost was the way. There's a tremor in my palms like they don't know what to do without you to hold on to, but empty hands can catch new things, can reach, can build, can rest finally on my own chest and feel my heartbeat. Still here, still mine. These are hands that finally open, not in surrender but in choice. The tension releases like a breath I didn't know I was holding. I thought letting go meant falling, but it feels more like flight. Lighter now, freer now. So I open my hands one finger at a time, and what falls away was never mine to keep. What remains is me. Is me. I used to leave the door unlocked just in case. Set 2 cups by the sink each morning, out of habit, out of hope. The phone would light up and my heart would jump, but it was never you. It was never you. I kept a space for your return, like an empty chair at dinner. Wedding makes you feel less gone, but it keeps me from moving forward. No one's coming back, and I have to say it out loud. The door stays closed now, the silence is mine to fill. No one's coming back, and that's not cruelty, it's truth. I can't live in the waiting room of a love that already left. I washed the sheets you never slept in, cleared the drawer I kept for your things. Not in anger, not in greed, just in knowing the hardest part isn't losing you, it's losing the version of the future where you walk back through that door and everything makes sense again. I kept a space for your return, like an empty chair at dinner. Waiting makes you feel less gone, but it keeps me from moving forward. No one's coming back, and I have to say it out loud. The door stays closed now, the silence is mine to fill. No one's coming back, and that's not cruelty, it's truth. I beat myself in to stop reaching for ghosts. The waiting ends when I decided that no one's coming back. And I'm saying it clearly now. The silence isn't empty, it's the sound of my own breath. No one's coming back, and I'm learning to be okay. The door is closed, the light is off, and I'm still here, I'm still here. I'm still here. Take the second cup away, lock the door from the inside, and for the first time in months, I sleep through the night.
I've been a stranger in my own chest, gave all my warmth to someone else's fire. Forgot the sound of my own breathing, forgot what it meant to want something just for me. I looked for home in your eyes, and your approval in your staying, but home was never out there, it was waiting here all along. I don't need permission anymore to take up space, to feel whole. I'm done searching for myself in places I don't belong. I return to my own heart, like a door I finally walk through. No more waiting for someone feels like coming home. I'm learning how to do this. The simple things I used to know. How to wake without heaviness. How to make tea for one. Breathing in, breathing out, like it's the first time, like my lungs forgot. And now they're remembering. It's not dramatic, this healing. It's quiet mornings. It's choosing to get up, even when the bed feels safer. These are my breathing lessons, small and slow and mine. Learning to inhabit my body again, learning that I'm still alive. One breath, then another, that's how I return. Not all at once, but moment by moment. I open the window at dawn, let cold air touch my face. I don't think about you for 5 whole minutes, then 10, then an hour. I'm counting these small victories, like coins in my pocket. It's not dramatic, this healing. It's the rhythm of ordinary days. It's choosing to stay present, even when it's easier to drift. These are my breathing lessons, small and slow and mine. Learning to inhabit my body again, learning that I'm still alive. One breath, then another, that's how I return. Not all at once, but moment by moment. Some days I forget to be sad, and it doesn't feel like betrayal anymore. Some days I laugh without thinking, and it feels like a door opening. I'm not waiting for a grand transformation, just this, the steady in and out, the staying. These are my breathing lessons, gentle and persistent. Learning that life doesn't pause, even when you think it should. One breath, then another, that's how I rebuild. Not all at once, but breath by breath. I make my bed, I drink my tea, I breathe in light, I breathe out grief, and slowly, without announcement, I become someone who knows how to live again. I wake before the sun, not from sadness anymore, just awake, just here. There's a softness at the edges of the room of my thoughts, something I haven't felt in a long time. I walk to the window, silent arrival. I place my hand on the glass, feel the cool against my palm, and realize I've been holding my breath for months. So I let it go. This weight I didn't know I carried. The sky receives it and gives me light instead. A window at dawn, and I'm standing in it, watching the world wake up, watching myself wake up too. The light doesn't ask permission, it just comes, and I let it. I didn't plan to survive this, I just kept breathing. And one morning I woke, and the grief wasn't the first thing I felt. Hope isn't loud, it's this. A window, a moment, a realization that you're still here, and it's enough. A window at dawn, and I'm standing in it, the light touching my face like a promise I can't keep. I don't need to be brave, I just need to be open, and the light knows how to find me. It always has. So I stand here a little longer, in this threshold between night and day, between who I was and who I'm becoming. And I think I made it, I made it through. The light says yes. I'm not shouting it from rooftops, I'm not making grand pronouncements. I'm just here in my small life, choosing myself quietly, like watering a plant, like opening curtains, like saying no without explaining, like saying yes because I want to. It doesn't look like revolution, it looks like rest, it looks like boundaries, it looks like this. I choose me softly, not in defiance, just in knowing I choose the life that fits my breath, the love that doesn't ask me to disappear. I choose me softly, like a door I close with care, like a light I leave on for myself to come home to. I don't need to be fearless, I just need to be honest about what I can carry, about what I deserve. Some days it's hard, some days I slip back into old patterns, but I'm learning the difference now between loving and losing myself. It doesn't look like revolution, it looks like patience, it looks like staying
choose the quiet moments.